think this must be a very exciting game. This must be a very exciting game. Let's start from the very beginning. Okay, so Gary got the black and Do got the white. Oh, seems your opening play is really fast. Faster than before. This is a good news. Very good news. Oh, yeah, continue. Here, Gary, this is the first tips for you. So, when we are honeyed, we need to continue to honey and push, because if you do not want to continue, then you do not play this, because just like you make this Kasumi and he make this knight move and you push, so this push actually is not good. Can you understand this? This push is not good because you tied your liberty here. Gary, do you understand this? Okay. So this is the reason why I do not like this Tanuki here. I do not like this Tanuki here. So if you want to play f16, you need to continue. You need to push and push and maybe attack from this side or attack from this side. Both are okay, but you cannot Tanuki now. This Tanuki is not good, and this is not good for white. If I were white, I would just extend. So where will you play next? Will you play this or this? Closer to the N17 or far further? Closer or further?
I would be play farther.
Further, just like this one or this one. Maybe this is my guess. So if you place this first, I need to see your choice is good. Your choice is really good, because if you play this, I can give you a 0 mark, because your opponents will have a really good opportunity to get a really huge wall. This is not good for you. So you made a good choice. But actually, I have to say, I still think that this Tanuki is bad. Do not easily Tanuki. Oh, oh, I have to say, oh, what is this?
Oh.
Why don't you honey here? Are you afraid of what? Are you afraid of, Gary?
I was just thinking about. I wasn't really afraid of anything actually. I was thinking about having a go at killing those two white stones.
Yeah, you need you can attack, not about killing. Killing, and we can talk
Oh no,
about. Yeah,
I didn't mean to kill them. I meant attack to
but
give me.
yes, I know, but sometimes you need to know that the space on the second line, on the third line is not big now. The space is not big, so you need to attack from the top from maybe the lower side from of these two stones in this board. But we can uh, see on the fifth line, So the third line and the second line, there is not many space. There is not much space. So you need to attack from the bottom side. Okay, this is my advice, because if you place here, it's easy for white to extend. So now you need to make your head goes out. That's right. And then he can goes out. There's no way for you to block him inside. So here is a point of knowledge. That is, you need to let your head forward his head when you attacks him. You cannot let after his move. We see he's on the 13. You are on the 14. So 13th line and 14th line, he is ahead you. But when you place this one, and now he cannot.
I understand.
Yeah, he cannot ahead you. So keep your head forward is very important. So now you see, I still remember a game you play against you played in a tournament or you play against some of our um maybe the first game you play against Jamal. I still remember that you can separate two groups of your opponents and to attack each other. That is very important. That is very important. And now you see you can separate his two groups and attack each other. You know that game of you attack two
Yes.
groups and very impressed me. I even talked to my colleague and I say, can you believe that this is a Q player in Europe? He said, this must be a 5-star in China. Okay, I say, this is my students. This is my Q player students. And he was astonished. But now you can still copy your style, copy the style in that game. So this kind of game is okay. So you can attack two groups. And must be better than your move in the game. Now you see, he's just Tanuki. So yeah, this Hane is very important. Even you Tanuki now, this Hane is very important because if you let his head to extend outside, and you cannot attack him any. Okay, jump, very aggressive. Usually we will just connect here. Yeah, you jump.
Yeah, I thought,
Yeah.
I decided, I
Mhm.
decided I, I realized after so
I understand. You realize that this is okay. This is not good for me after he Atari because actually you cannot easily attack him. If you attacks from this side, he can he can stretch or he can just jump. So it's not easy for you to block him. It's not easy for you to block him. If you attacks from this side, so here I gives all of you three Tisuji here. So to how to response this shape. We know this shape is very frequently appears in our games. So how to settle down here? How to settle down here? We have two ways. Two ways. First is this, but this is not good in this shape because he has too many stones around. He has too many stones around. If he does not have this stone and this stone, we can play this. But now he have a stone here, so this one is not good. Now we can choose a lighter, lighter style. That is this one. And he wedge, Atari, tiger mouth, Atari, and we see easily we can build two eyes here. Easily we can just make a little castle here. We have our little castle here. Okay, this is just like Tisuji of how to sell down here. So I hope this game, this Tisuji, you must remember this, okay? All of you must remember this. This is very important. Okay, first, and then, okay, Jamal, do you understand? And Gary, I like to play
yeah.
K3. Now I know the good answer. Yeah, okay, yeah. And what about 10? What about Gary? Do you and have any problem?
No,
Any problem?
no, it's good. I see it.
Okay, this is very useful. This is very useful. If he want to get this, you can go outside by this attach, or you can just if you think okay, I think I'm tired and just want to leave. But this have a risk if he's very thick outside. Now maybe you can go outside, but maybe if he very thick, you need to be very brave. You need to go outside, push and push. Uh, black cannot easily catch the white stones. So remember this. There's 3-4 points. Very important. If he blocks here, you can just play this. Okay, this is very important to you. Okay, Kasumi, here. So not easy for you to attack. Another tips. Just like the star point, let me make a little edit on the top right corner. If white got 2 stones here, and there is no stone, no stone here. If black attacks here, you need to attach, extend, and you can just make your shape good. Okay, you can make your shape good. This is a Juseki, but not good Juseki for black. Just like this kind of shape. If I were white, I would like to play this, and I would extend. So first, if you just simply jump and black jump, you do not have an eye space or eye shape in this area. But if you can create more space for you, now you see black will, if professionals of black, they will attach again. Because if you attack from this side, first I can play this, and now you have a defect here. So I can tax you whenever I want. Okay, this is okay. This is just another tip to create more eye space. So if he just push you out, N5, when N5, now you do not have a good ladder. I can kill your stones. You see, you do not have a. This is a easy ladder, right? Even you play some ladder breaker, I just need to capture you, so not a big deal. But after I've got a Senti, I can attack wherever I want. So your shape is very weak now. Okay. So okay, 10 gives us a really good tip. That is when we attach, we need to see the ladder. But 10, now white's ladder is good. So this is the reason why I attach. Okay. Okay, jump, jump, jump. Oh, really easy game. You jump just to jump. So now white face a dilemma. That is why I choose to play this. Not this one. These. Or just play these. Because after my moves, my stones here, my 3 stones can help these 2 stones. Okay. 2 stones in square. So I can help. So actually, in a Go game, a professional will connect every his stones together, and in your games, you will just try to practice your eyesight. You try to connect every stone of you. You need to know which stone or which group of you is weak. So now you see, after these moves, Gary played really good. Now he start to separate Do's stones here. Now Do is not very good. Okay, jump. A little bit slow. If I were you, I would like to play this. Just attack. This is a really good timing. Because your stones are really thick now, Gary. So, but it's okay. He always defend. No, 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 no. What about this? This is not good. What about, why don't you connect this one? This.
I don't know. You know, it's
You
I
suddenly,
don't know.
yeah, yeah. This is okay, but definitely you connect here. This is better. This must be better. If you connect and he want to attack you, and if he defend here, you won't play this. You have a choice. Sometimes this is about a choice. If you connect and he defend, you must connect. But when you connect this and he defend, you can play this one, or you can play a bigger end game. So
Yes.
this is about a choice. You need to give yourself more choices, but do not give your opponents. But if this is a difficult choice, so I give my opponent, I let him to make the choice. But if this is an easy choice, just leave it to yourself. Yourself, okay? Okay, he push, and let's see. Wow, I think he's making mistakes. Have you thought about this one?
I did,
And what
as
about
you can
it?
see.
And what about?
I got, you know,
hmm
I mean, I thought I, if you press, you see, I tried to do that, but I got it wrong.
Why it is wrong? So where will black or where will white play?
Well, this is why I was a reading error because I thought I needed the left hand side before I made that.
Aha,
And when I made that,
ring
left.
arrow. Okay, okay, I understand. Hello, Do. Hello, Do. Nice to meet you. This is the game between you and Gary. We have introduced some Tisuji. We have introduced some Tisuji. We have introduced some of your problems, and we will mention them in the conclusion. And we will just continue here. So I think maybe this push and cut is a little bit nervous. Now the important thing for you, for white, do, you need to take care of your groups here. You need to settle down your groups one by one. Okay. Now you have two groups in danger. And I want all of you to think about this. If you were white, you will settle down which group first? A one or two? One or two. You can just type. Number two. Okay. Do choose to play number two. Okay. 10 choose to number one. Gary choose number one. What about Jamal? Yes. Actually, when we are judging which group is weaker, we have two ways. First, how many stones around him? How many stones around him? Now we see obviously number two. There are more stones around number two. The second thing is that if I want to escape, if I want to escape, which group is harder? Which group is easier? And number three, if I cannot judge this by the top two, the number three comes. That is, can he block me? How many stones does he need to block me inside? So let us judge this. So one move, that is enough. And on the upper side, he needs two. Yeah, one for two, two for one. Yeah, Gary, you are right. So obviously, number two is weaker. Number two is weaker. So now, if I were white, this is easy for you now. You just need to jump out. So do now you see after all these moves, your point is okay. Your point is okay. But the thing that you need to take care that is the life and death of your group. Life and death of your group. Okay, this move, Gary missed a really good chance. Actually, after you play this, now you see this shape. But why I choose to tell you about this one? White will play this, and this seems like the same, but now you see, now here is a push, a through and capture. Maybe this is very important to your life and death. So Gary, this is about Gary and Do. This is about the detail. Sometimes a detail will change everything. It's okay. Okay. Okay, Gary, connect everything together. Oh, why you suddenly turns this? You want a Senti?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I
what
don't
about
know.
white capture this? Okay, so please just see what you want to see. Mm-hmm. What's wrong,
I don't
Gary?
know.
Mm-hmm. Ah,
I thought when I played, I thought M2. I thought M2 was a mistake, so I left it alone. But I don't know why I thought M2.
I see, I see. But mm, I'm too. So you need to first of all, you need to be more careful. You need to be, but actually you connect. It's okay. You can connect. If you Atari and extend, you can just make it leave. This is okay. But it's not okay for you to play this now, and he can descend for Senti. And the only thing for you can do is to play this one or play this one in order to make it leave. In
Yeah.
order to make it leave. But actually, after you play these moves, just like this one, and Hitsunoki. And after that, he descend. You squeeze here. I believe this exchange is not good for you. And what about this move? I cannot. I don't know what about this move. This move is some stupid move. So try to think carefully when you play these games. Aha, here another problem, Gary. So I think all of you can sometimes you can solve some difficult question. So now there are only one, two, three, four moves before. Now you can play connect, descend. What about this shape? Is this better than your game?
Yes.
Yeah. So this is not difficult, Gary. So
No,
also,
no,
mhm.
it's not so difficult looking at it now. I can tell you. I don't know what I was thinking.
Okay, please. Sorry, Gary. Are you
I said
telling
no,
me
no,
something you want to?
no, no. I
Uh-huh.
said looking at it now,
Aha,
it was
aha.
it was
I
it was
understand.
obvious.
I understand. Yeah.
Yes,
So sometimes you need to little tips or you need to some inspire. You need to inspire it because actually sometimes goal is very simple, but sometimes for professional that is very difficult. Just like the Nonshin Cup this afternoon, very difficult. It's crazy difficult. Even to champion world championships, they made about 20 mistakes in 30 moves in the AI's eyes. In AI's eyes, they made 20 mistakes in 30 moves in a fight. The, the AI think that every move is a bad move. And Kejie, the world championship, said that, okay, I think the goal is too difficult. The goal is too difficult. But sometimes goal is very simple. We can just play these moves and make leave. Okay. Let's continue to your games. You need to now you need to finish. You need to make it leave, but you hurt your groups.
That was a mistake.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But
Ah,
luckily, but
luckily,
luckily, I
yeah.
escaped.
Both of you. Oh, how can you escape? Haha. Wow. Wow. Dude, this is not a this is not allowed in your game because now you need to kill the Gary's group. This is
I'm,
because if he plays one move on the right side, we don't know he can kill your groups or not. But if you throw here, his group is dead for sure. Do you agree with me that Gary? This group is dead.
you know, I know completely. I was very lucky. I realised I'd made a mistake. I realised that I said in my, if you look at the game, I made past the comments. You let me off my overplay at K11. I realised that I'd made,
Okay. Yeah, actually, K11 is a bad mistake, and
yeah,
your
yeah, yeah.
your last struggle helps you. Your last struggle helps you, but anyway, you are really lucky. Mad wrong. Okay, okay. Emotion is very important, so you need to keep your emotion fine when you play a game. Okay, so do actually in this game, I think you need to know one thing very important. That is, you need to try to make every your group have some connection. This is very important. Just like in this game, if you want to make two groups leave, you want to make two groups leave. The most easy way for you is to just connect. Just connect. So if you connect two groups together, then your game will be easy because Gary, everyone remember this shape. And let's go back to this shape. We see black has a big corner on the right bottom side. And let's see after these moves. Black's territory even reduced because of O3. After the O3, black will reduce about 10 points. And we see white has a big potential in the middle. So Gary, you see your middle game is in this game you played a very bad middle game. Have to admit that in this game your middle game is not good. So if do successfully connect everything, then you are in your games are in danger. Okay, your games are in danger, and yeah, do is on the okay, yeah. Actually, uh, sometimes when we review the game, I have to see I'm very strict, and now I think white. Do you think that your group on the right side is already leave? I I'm not sure, but I think if I were black, I will kill your groups. Actually, seems that you are very confident of the group. Okay. Oh, Gary, you showed your sword. That was the original idea was judging the seal top, but somehow I failed to connect. Okay, okay, okay. Somehow, yeah, somehow. This somehow is very important. Uh, this area, Gary, if I play this, will you extend inside or you will just play R9 to sacrifice the stone?
I was, I think I played inside to try and destroy the eye shape.
Okay, then I would peep here. Will you defend, save these two stones? I think very difficult for you now.
Yeah,
Your
yeah,
stones
yeah.
are just sent inside, and that outside that is bad because your shape is not very steady. And do if you make this exchange first, it's easy for you to uh, make it leave, make it leave. So sometimes one more exchange it will change the game. Okay, now let's see magic. Let's see the magic. Aha, here. I want to show off something. So I believe that both of if I push, where will you play, Gary? Will you push
Um,
outside?
that was my plan.
Okay, I would cut. And I would Atari this. You won't extend inside because you will sacrifice your stones. So Atari. And now this is a life and death problem. Okay, give me the best answer. Give me the best answer. Very you need to be very
All,
careful. This is
all
not
right.
easy. This is not easy. I have to say this is not easy. Be careful. Where is the best answer here? Please give me the point. Give me the point. Like A1, B1, O11. Okay,
Yeah,
O11.
O11. Yeah, because it turns. No, actually, does that work? No, it doesn't.
Yeah, O11.
Does work.
Are you sure? I just gave you this uh this mark. Are you sure? Okay, think carefully. I go to 1 minute. I will go back. Okay, two our friends choose to O11. One T12. T12? What about T12? Why is T12? Gary, where is your answer?
Still thinking.
Mm-hmm.
I think um, I like N10.
And 10. This one. Okay,
Yeah.
let's solve this one by one. Okay, O9. I say another O9. Okay, be careful. Okay, let's see it one by one. If you play this, I connect. Definitely you cannot connect. So this is not good. And let's see your first answer. And finally you saw that you cannot connect everything. You will lost a tail. You will lost a tail. If you play this one, this is a coal. If you play this one, you lost 4 stones. This is not best. And about the deuce answer, I'm not sure. This is not bad, but I mean it can't help. It cannot help. So the answer is O9. Yeah, Tan, you are right. But this is your second answer. Okay, now I will answer you this one variation by variation. Atari, Atari this, and capture. Okay, now you can connect all stones together. All stones together. I will play it again. If I wedge, you have two moves. Connect or Atari. if you want to kill my 4 stones here, I can just defend this. Now, there is no way for black. So black dies here. Okay, this first. If I tarry, I'll tarry this. Okay, now you can connect everything together. So this is all about the life and death problem. Okay, this is all about the life and death problem. And uh okay, let's go back to the game. Aha. Do now is Mr. Do is already losing his mind. Crazy. He's now already crazy now. He just push and push. And bad moves. Bad moves. Gary, I think when you face a coal, you need to just capture one. At least you can reduce one coal threat from him. Am I right? Yeah. Yeah. Go deep in the depression. Yeah. Emotion is very important. Never lose your mind. Just like Vincent today, he just when he fall back a little bit, he just not lose his mind, but he just start to playing some really bad moves, and he cannot control the game. Gary, actually, everyone in a coal, when you face a coal, you can capture a stone first. You just capture it. At least, if you know you cannot win this coal, but at least you can reduce one. Sorry, Tan, your side a little bit noisy. Maybe you can just mute your microphone. Okay, it's okay. If it was not an academy game, one would find me. Find you in the pavement. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Just take it easy. Take it easy. But do I have to see? Yeah, you see these games, and we can go later and later out of the stones. Okay. You two are really humor. You two have a really good sense of humor. Okay. Now I wanna. Okay, Gary, here. Why don't you Atari? Why don't you Atari in the space? You just do not want to see dew on the stone, right? Why don't you Atari? Why don't you Atari this? You have already make your plan really good, but why don't you make the last step of your plan, Gary?
I don't know.
You always don't know. Hello, Ten. Hello, Ten. Your side is a little bit noisy. Could you mute your microphone? Just press a button on the bottom of our Discord. It's okay. But I think just some objects to make the bad news. Yeah, Gary, because actually I have some friends. They are QBers. Their game always change in one move. So this is very important. Okay, now the big movie is going to. Oh, no. Hello, Ten? Hello?
Yeah.
Oh, I need to mute his sound. That's a little bit noisy. I need to put some. Okay, okay. Yeah. That's right. That's right. Thank you. So, Gary, when you leading or when you are about to win the game, you can play this one. Even this one seems really stupid, but you can kill the stones. Then this is a good move. But you see,
Yeah.
after these moves, you want to kill every eye of Do. I think sometimes you are very kind, but sometimes you are just like losing your mind again. Okay. And the game is getting more and more complicated. Okay. If he cut, the game is over, Gary. If he cut, the game is over.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I think if he cut, then the one on the stone, the one out on the stone will be you. You are in the really bad depression. Uh, okay, let's go to the last. Let's go to the last. Uh, do I wanted to uh tell you that when you try this is not a double call. You can cut, capture this, and you can try this. So this is a call. You can use this code to do something. So finally, there is only one words, one maybe one phrase for you to. That is life and death problem. In this game, we can talk about the life and death problem at least for 20 times. This is very very important for you too. And I think that Jamal and Vincent they are stronger than you two in this area because in their game I have seen their progress or maybe they have practiced more on the life and death problems. So I hope that um, maybe you two need to be more careful because this actually not all about the life and death problem. Sometimes it's about the careful because yeah, yeah, I know time is always a crucial factor, but you can at least maybe do so one file in a week. I sent you 6 files a week, but maybe you can only solve one file and start from the one file. One file there is only 4 problems. Maybe you can just use 10 minutes to solve 4 problems. Maybe if you are really busy, then that's okay. But maybe you can just use 10 minutes to solve 4 questions, or you used. I see. This is a really crucial factor. I see. I see. This is not easy for you. I know everyone have a really, yeah. Yeah, scary. That's, yeah. You have trouble. Um, Actually, everyone have trouble to connect life and death problem into the actual games. Just like when I was students in my college, not college, maybe high school, I found out that when I solve the mathematic practice, that's easy. But when I face my examination, oh, that's what, where is my, where is my practice? This is just like yeah, everyone have trouble about this connection, but you need to be more diligent. You need to practice more. Actually, everyone have experienced this. Everyone practice a lot on the life and death program. Yeah, this is only about the practice. More practice makes you the game easier for everyone. But actually, even for world champions, they will face more difficulties. It's okay. Uh, Anyway, the advice for Q player that is try to use every minute in your game. If you can use 1 hour in a week, then you play a game. You need to cherish every minute because your time is precious for you. So you need to use every minute to try to make your game better. Do not leave a big pity. Okay. So Gary, I think you are very lucky to win this game. Do I have seen in this game? I think this game is a better game in compared to the previous game. This game is much better because now in this game I have seen several really good moves like this one, a really good timing of attack, and after these moves I think your direction is good. Your direction is good. Okay, you start to solve something, but anyway you need to focus on your weak groups and later. Okay, oh, very important thing. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Here is a very important thing. That is first, you need to. This is a very big play, very big play. Though it seems just a little hat in the middle, a white group's hat in the middle, but it would helps. It will helps you to get the dominance in the middle. This is very beginning. Okay, this is the first point. Secondly, here I wanted to how to say that words? Emphasize this Tsuji. This Atari I can give you 100 mark, 100%. Okay, this is a perfect move. If black attacks from this side, Gary, do you remember that move I gave you the control? Do you remember the Tsuji I taught tonight? Okay, right? And black will block at Q4. Okay, continue. Where the next move? Right, right, right. Oh no, this is bad because I can
No,
Atari.
no, no.
Yeah,
Okay. Right. No, no.
be careful, Gary. Yeah, this is right. Okay, no, you you missed the exchange. You see, if you play yeah, this is very important. If you play N4 directly, he will Atari on the P1. Okay, so do I will play this again. I will play this Tsuji again. This one shows how to sell down your groups here. Okay, this one shows how to sell down your groups here. Okay, so next time when you face this shape, this kind of shape, and you need to sell down your groups here. No. And you need to sell down your groups here. Just play this one. Okay, very important Tsuji for you. Okay. Uh, After this, I just want to emphasize that sometimes, another very important thing that is the sequence of sell down. Okay, which group is weaker, you sell down which group. Okay, sell down the weaker group. This is a very important rule for game. Okay, so in this game, the last advice for Gary and for uh Do, that is be very careful. Okay, be very careful. Because it's easy for all of you to make mistakes, but if you are more careful, then the game will be easier for you. Okay, Gary. Uh I see in this game you played not. Let's see. In the end, you still have 909, 9 minutes and 9 seconds. And for Do, he has only the last Buyoyomi. So if you use even one more minute, the game won't be this kind of difficult for you. Okay. Even you use one more minute, You can just kill his group. So Gary, please, please, please play. I know sometimes you know this game there is no suspension. I will win the game, but you need to be very careful. Okay? Okay. So, that's all for today's class, and I have already reviewed Jamal's game against Vincent. Jamal plays really good today. He defends Vincent with no chance for him. So, but I have never played against Jamal, so this week I will play against Jamal. And our new friends, Do, we have a new friends from Vietnam. He's from the Ho Chi Minh city, and Do maybe you can connect with each other in Vietnam. So uh, his name is Tan, and he will play against Vincent this week. So we will start a new circle. We will start a new round robin. So after this arrange, after I have to see that Do, it's time for you to revenge. So this week, please, 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 you two play a game again. Maybe you think that's boring, but we start a new circle. Okay, so Do and Gary, please play a game. This weekend, I on 2 p.m. I will have a simultaneous game to all of us, to all the students in our academy. So I hope if you have time, yeah, Gary, uh, we start a new round robin. So if you have time to join my simultaneous game, just join me and play against me, okay? Uh, about Jamal, I hope that you can have time on. Maybe we can just connect. Oh, you have played. You have played. Okay, so you are really you're really fast. Okay, well we can review the game next week. Uh, okay. So anyway, thanks for listening today, and good night, everyone. Good night. Yeah, thank you. Bye bye. Bye bye. Thank you, Gary. Thank you, Do. Jamal, Tan. Good night. Good night. Yeah. Make Just make new friends with your friends. Bye bye.